Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Today we're gonna talk about modern life. So, if you don't know me yet, my name is Epaminonda Sá. I'm host here on TNT, and I have with me to talk about this topic today Juliano, Luana, and Bruno in the first time with me. So, Bruno, please let me know more about you, your name, and what city you live. Let me know more.
So nice to meet you guys. Good morning. My name is Bruno. I'm 27. I live in Recife, Pernambuco, and that's it. I am married. Recently, my daughter was born. She's 1 month, and yes, I'm here also to improve my English. I for some years I didn't spend any time trying to improve my English, but these last years I decided to go deeper and learn it because I know that it's gonna be a good thing for apply positions and work with the English. So that's it.
Pretty good, pretty good. Welcome. Juliano, please.
Good morning, guys. My name is Juliano. I'm 21 years old. I'm a science and technology student, and my hobbies are reading manhwas, watch movies, series, something like that, and sometimes I like to travel to the beach. That's it about me.
Thank you so much. Luana, please introduce yourself for us.
Hey, hello. I'm happy to be here again. I'm Luana. I live in Lisbon. I live abroad since 2019, and I miss Brazil. I am crazy to go back to Brazil, but I have a daughter also. She's 17, and in November she will complete 18, and finally I can decide my life. Before before 18, it's hard to decide because our life, Bruno, I have to tell you, be, belongs to belongs our kids. Our kids command our life. And that's it. My English is a little stuck because I didn't practice some months because I was finished my master degree in law and my life was so busy. But now I came back finally.
Very good, very good. Good to see you here again. And for me, my name is Epaminonda Sá. I'm from Brasilia, 30 years old. I work as personal trainer and nutritionist, an expert in physiology, and I have an Instagram where I share content about fitness life and things like that. So I really appreciate to camp, to hike, ride a bike, swim, dance, especially for horror, and yeah, that's me. Uh, it's açaí, pão de queijo, paçoca, and watch funny videos on YouTube. Hobby. So guys, let's start. Let's start to talk about this topic today. And first of all, about the number one, I wanna know from you, Juliano, why the people seem to be in a hurry all the time nowadays? What do you think about?
Uh, because I think most of people needs to do a lot of things, and they just have 24 hours, Because I think that's totally true. Because, for example, I'm not working yet, but I need to study for the college. I need to go to the gym. I need to study things that is not from the college, for example, English, and other studies that I have. Need to go to the gym. So I think I do a lot of things, but I'm not work yet. You know, I'm unemployed. So in it seems like I don't have time to do a lot of things, you know. I get home almost midnight, and if I wake up so early to go to the immersions here in Talk Talk, I can't pay attention a lot because I am, you know, waking up yet. So I thought, oh, I gonna go to the gym in the morning, and after I I do the conversation, and I don't know, looks like worse, you know, because I can't get out to go to the gym in the morning. It's very hard. So, you know, it's so many things to do, and we need try manage our time, you know. So imagine if I was working, you know, I probably I would not have time to do all these things, you know. So it's hard. It's like how I said before, the people need to do a lot of things and they just have 24 hours.
Yeah, for sure. And it will be worse pretty soon. Pretty soon. I have to say it. uh, Bruno, let me know what do you think about the number one?
So basically, I agree with you, Juliano. I think that's nowadays 24 hours not enough to manage your activities. And yes, this is one point. Usually, now at this moment, I'm in my work time, but my work time is flexible, so I can do a class at least at this moment. But that's it. Uh, as I said before, my daughter just born, and my day is a correria. I don't remember the name, but these last days has been very busy. I stop the work and then I go help my wife and I will do the things here at home and I have to sleep early because the baby must be get used to with a daily routine and a nightly routine. So it's a little bit crazy, but it's part of life. I know that everybody, especially here in Brazil, has the same experience to have this crazy life. We're doing a lot of things at the same time. We try to manage a lot of plates in our hands, but sometimes not possible. And I think that's it, my opinion.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much. And Luana, I know that you have a calm life, so please answer for us. Why the people seem to be in a hurry all the time nowadays?
I have a calm life, my dream. Um, I am totally sure that we think that we don't have enough time today nowadays because of the internet. We spend 10 minutes, we spend 20 minutes, and in the end of the day, maybe we spend 2 3 hours, and we didn't realize about this. Uh, Before we didn't have internet, and we can feel the day, feel the things, each things by things. But now I am working and I have two phones here in front of me, and the the social media shows to us that you should have a body like this, we should talk another language, we should. I think the I think the people say, before the time was slowly. Not, it's the same. The problem is we take a lot of things to do, and we press our head too much. I'm trying to slow down now. And for example, now I'm trying to go to the gym at night. And 5 minutes. And about 7 p.m., I have to stop my working day and tomorrow will be another day. I have to put this stop time in my day. That's it. Internet is the guilt.
Yeah, maybe, maybe. It's interesting because when you are talking about this, and I was remember here, some years ago, I don't remember the correct. I was renovating my house, so I was without energy in some rooms, you know. Just in the kitchen, I had energy, but I was almost without internet. And in that time, I did a lot of things, and I read a lot of books. I did a lot of things. So my day was so long. I was without energy. So it's interesting. Electric energy. It's interesting because in that time I really realized that, yeah, I was wasting my day, wasting my time, my life using my cell phone and then doing funny things, you know? So it's interesting because I was remember that. Oh, and you said about technology, you said about internet, and I totally agree with you. Uh, internet is so it's very good. Here we are practice English with people in different states, different countries, so it's amazing. But at the same time, we have to manage our time and our mentality to use this kind of thing in the better way. And it's so hard. It's so hard to do that. So and just to add something, I think that we are thinking more things because of the internet, because of the comparison on social media and things like that, and become more busy. So hard to think about this. But talking about technology, we have the number two. How has the technology changed the way we live and work? Bruno, let me know what you think about.
So basically, I agree with Luana. We spend a lot of time unnecessarily with the cell phone and stuff like that. But about the second point, the technology changed the way we live and work. I think that the technology changed everything. We live nowadays a totally different life that our grandpas or or parents didn't live this kind of situation. So technology is around us. We are surrounded by technology, and sometimes we don't know how to manage that correctly. And I think that's it. We should learn how to use the technology to help us, because sometimes we spend a lot of time in the technology who should improve our life, but in the end they just it's a problem for us. You know, something that should be good, but in your lives it become like a bad thing. And this is the point. You need to understand how balance it correctly and use technology for a good things. In my case, I also have the same thing that Luana just said. I sometimes I'm with my cell phone here in front of me, and if, in my case, the kind of work that I don't need use, for example, cell phone. So I understand people who make money with cell phone. Their jobs depends of cell phone and the media, but not my case. So I feel sometimes that I'm wasting my time. I could read a book. I could go to the gym. I'm not in workout this last year. So this is a point. I love technology. I use it a lot, but I would like to find a correct balance and how to use that just to improve my life, not to waste my time.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
So
So it's hard. It's so hard. I'm taking notes here because I really I had an insight about one topic using your answer, so I will talk more.
Nice.
Uh, Luana, please let me know about the number two. What do you think?
Technology nowadays, it's necessary, mainly for people like me, like Paminonos that work as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur? That's correct, isn't it? Because, for example, before one of the business I had was a bakery. And for if people want to buy a cake, go to my bakery, buy a cook, or order a cook for some day. That's okay. My life was so good. I can do everything. But now, if I have a bakery nowadays, I need to have an Instagram, like I have as a lawyer, and do content and to answer WhatsApp all day long. I, for example, I work by myself for a long time, but I am really think about um, keep work as a lawyer when I go back to Brazil, but work to some companies, international companies, because as an entrepreneur, we don't have life. Even we would like to organize our time, it's so hard because we have to make our money, our clients and more money. That's hard. Technology is good, but Robert, the most part of our life. I feel happy because my daughter, she is 17 and she is not addicted at using Instagram, for example, because here in Europe, they use it less than in Brazil.
Yeah, here in Brazil we use a lot. I think top four or five in the world that using more social media, more time scrolling and I, if I'm not mistaken, four or five in the world. So a lot of time using social media here in Brazil. And interesting what you said about uh, what the technology, especially the social media, changed the way that we work. For example, your example, it's totally true. And I think almost every careers you have to use a lot of technology or cell phone. For example, here. I'm a trainer. So I have to create content, I have to share on the social media, I have to, you know, so my job is not only to do workout with my customers. It's not anymore. My job here is to study the market and to create content and it's bigger, so it's hard to do. And
Totally.
sometimes we feel so drained because of that. So a lot of things to do, and in the past it's totally different. So a lawyer, you have your office, and one person will hire you for your job. So it's different. It's different. Nowadays it's crazy.
Yes, for example, yesterday I didn't record any stories and I received message, "Are you okay? What happened?" Because you have all the time to record videos and people think that we die if we don't if we didn't do this.
Hard days.
Tired. I am 41 years old. I'm so tired. I need a peaceful life, really.
Yeah, I totally feel you. Juliano, let me know what do you think about.
About question number two, I think, yeah, change a lot because today we can use, like you said, guys, we can use technology to work. We can show our job in social media or other platform to people know more about us, and we can use the technology working, while we are working. So a lot of people can use AI to help, to support the task, and it help a lot, and we can save time doing it. Sometimes you really want to, I don't know, send an email, and you put that information in GPT or other AI, and that's it. You have the email ready, and you can just send. And this is very good in a lot of times because you can save time. And other people can use this to support the task in general, programmer, for example, you know, and this talking about the job, about the work, but talk about uh, our life out of the work. I think you can use technology to study a lot, a lot. You can use, for example, I am the college, and a lot of times when I don't understand the subject, even when I understand the subject, I can put the on YouTube the book that the professor used in her classroom, and I can have all the information, all the exercise there, explanation one by one, and I can use this information to learn more, and then not talk about AI, because if I talk about the AI, it become more easy, because I'm gonna have just the answers there if I want, or if I want the explanation, I can put there too. So it's more easy to study nowadays. In the past, the people used to say, I don't live it this time. I didn't live it this time. The people used to go to oh, I forget the word in English. I think it's not this word, but uh I don't know remember. Biblioteca, to study, to get the books, to do the errands, the texts from the college or school. And nowadays we don't need to do it. I didn't leave this time, and I think it is very good that I don't leave this time because nowadays it's very easy. And that's it.
It's so interesting because I have just 10 years, 10 years more than you. But in the past, when I needed to search for something, I had to search for the topic in the encyclopedia. So it's interesting because just 10 years of difference, just 10 years and totally different. Nowadays, if you need some answer, oh, open your cell phone, chat GPT, and it's crazy. It's crazy. And other thing that I was thinking, we are saving time. Yeah, we are saving time. For example, now in that time, right now I'm washing my clothes. So it's interesting because I don't have to go there to do that. I have a machine. And if I have to know more about something, I open my smartphone, my browser, and search for that, or using my or chat GPT and things like that. But we are saving time for what? Because my perception is we are saving time all day with machines and technology, but we don't know what we do with this time. And my perception is we don't have time. But in the past, we did a lot of different things and we had time. Oh, it's crazy in my life. So we are saving time, but at the same time, I have no time anymore. So
Save time to waste time.
yeah, exactly. Crazy. Crazy for me. It's
It's
crazy.
I agree with you. It's crazy because I think we save time to do other things. So we save time to study more, and we save how to work more. because, for example, you said that you are washing your clothes right now, but you are here, yeah,
Yeah,
immersion, so you are saving time to study, so it's something like that. We save sometimes to do other things, and like you said, it looks like we don't have time because we keep doing a lot of things. It's very crazy.
exactly that. Exactly that. Nowadays I have more time, but at same time I don't have time. Crazy. Uh, guys, let's talk about the number three. Do you think social media makes people feel they need to do things faster? And why do you think that? Luana, please. I will start from you and I will search for the cable of my headphone.
Yes, as I said, social media nowadays it's make our a lot of pressure of our head. Because you can't see behind the cameras, the effort that people spend. And for example, if I record a video in English to my clients about immigration, about some things, maybe people can think that it's so easy, but people don't know how long I have been studying English, many years. And social media make us to believe that things are very easy for another people and hard to us. And we can see people doing a lot of things, sometimes pretend that they are doing, but uh, the the reality is that they aren't doing. We should have wisely to use internet, because it's not a real world. And people don't only share good things that they would like to share. Some entrepreneurs says pretend to be that you are rich, pretend blogger, pretend that you only eat healthy food, but it's a lie. I am a little, no, I am a lot disappointed with social media, internet. Sometimes I feel ugly with myself because I spend time in this. Another day, I watch a video that in the video was a snake, a big snake with a woman. And all the time appear for me snakes, and I hate snakes. If you see something, the internet will only show that things for you, and you spend time. To finalize, I am disappointed with social media, and I feel like I am waste my life. I am waste my life in a little much fun.
Hard. It's so hard, so hard.
And just to finalize that the Juliano said, I think it's so sad because, for example, the teacher study to teach some content, some material, some subject, and the students have a lot all the things by internet. Sometimes the student ask a question just
That
to, to,
yes.
yes, to test the teacher. It's not so good, because I think it's the same and the bad way to learn, or if they learn.
Uh,
Yeah.
just talk
go ahead.
about it. I have a teacher, in professor in my college this semester, and he have all his classes in on YouTube, and he said to us, guys, I don't know this word in English, but I don't call the presença, so you can see all the classes on YouTube, if you want, because I recorded my classes when I was in pandemic. So you can see the classes there, and you can come to the class just for to see the exercise that I will do here, to train, something like that. And other people are doing it. You know? It's very crazy because the professors are getting used to this situation.
Interesting. So
And give
interesting.
a like, give a like, give a like.
Yeah.
Yes,
Share the
the class
content,
are
comment.
advertising, I am watching the video and look at it for me.
Yeah, important. Subscribe on the channel, click on the like, let your comment. And you, Bruno, let me know what you think about.
So I think I agree with the question when the question asks about people need to do the things faster. I think this is on point because with social media, we usually compare some people with us, and but people from social media, and the most of the time, they are pretending, as Luana said. I agree with you, and sometimes you don't see the process that the people have to do to become fluent in English, for example. So this is one point, yeah, where, and of course, we follow people who is in a higher position than us. So we see people that is a top in some content, and you are always think that you are in a low position because these people just wake up and already have done a lot of things. People wake up at 5 a.m. and before 80, before 9 p.m. the people already go to the gym, have a breakfast, pray, read a book, do a lot of things, and you think, oh my God, I just wake up. I cannot do this kind of things. And but Instagram is a place where the people pretend, and yeah, I think it's not the biggest problem because everybody know that if you are crying, you're not gonna share it in an Instagram. But if it's your birthday and you go for a nice place, of course you're gonna put a picture over there to share with your followers. So it's the rule of the game. Everybody share the best part of their lives in Instagram. And unfortunately for us, if you don't pay attention, we're gonna think that you are in a bad way, you are doing everything wrongly, but you are not. So this is the point. It's hard for us. In my case, I have tried to avoid using Instagram because when I don't use, I feel that my day it's gonna be nicer. So I feel that I spend time with my wife, I spend time with my daughter, I spend time studying and doing my job. So I have tried to do that. Sometimes not possible. Sometimes you spend more than we wanted, but it's a journey. So we are the path. But I think you have to keep in mind that almost everything inside social media, the people is pretend it's a lie, and be aware because if not we're gonna suffer a lot, and we don't know why. You're gonna ask ourselves, oh, why I'm feeling that way? And probably the answer is because you're spending many time with something that didn't give anything for you, just bad things. So I think one of we talked about technology that change your life, and when Juliana talked about the class, it reminded me last month I made a market with my cell phone because I could not go with a market with my wife because my baby is very baby. She must receive some vaccine, so I cannot go to a market. And I did it for my cell phone. I put all the stuffs and I buy and people bring it to my home, brought to my home. So it's amazing. I didn't have to go there, go to the line, spend my time. So, but otherwise, if you not be aware, how do you use it, the technology, you're gonna save time in your hands. In another hand, you're gonna spend time unnecessarily with your devices. So it's crazy.
Exactly that. So it's crazy. You are saying about the social media, especially Instagram, and I have to confess for you that if I could, I I didn't have Instagram because it's it's hard for us. So we need to have Instagram because we work inside our Instagram and by myself and things like that. But if I could, I will delete my Instagram because it's not good for me. And other thing that you said, I think it's interesting. It's happen. There is a trend nowadays on the Instagram uh, that say, first of all, you start, and after you get better. And it's interesting because it's normally the people are showing the process, so the journey. And it's interesting because I think that part is so important to show on Instagram. And normally the people don't realize that there's a process, there's a journey. It's not, oh, this guy is amazing and I wanna be like that. But that's a journey that you have to follow. So it's interesting that trend. Uh, and yeah, Instagram is an illusion. A lot of people pretending be different person, but at the same time, we know that it's not. Maybe it's not pretending, but showing just the good parts, and it's logical. Yeah. I will not show when I'm crying my bed and I'm the things is not good for me. I have bills to pay. I have no money to pay my bill. Nobody uh, will show this kind of thing. But normally, as you said, everybody knows about that. But maybe even inconsciently, the people believes that yeah, it's real even inconsciently. Oh, it's interesting, as you said, it's so important to pay attention and to be present for that and to remember every single day because it's a crazy word. Illusion. Totally illusional. So crazy. Um Juliano, please, you want to add something? Let me know more.
No, that's it.
Okay, so let's keep for the next question. Um, what are some common signs that a person is always in a rush? Um, I'll start from you, Luana. I don't know why, but maybe number four for you. Let me know if you know the number four. You are muted.
I don't know how to explain, but if I talk about my life, I am always in a rush. Uh, since when I wake up and I look at the clock all the time, and I think I have to sleep 7 hours at least. Oh my God! And as Bruno said, some people 9 a.m. post that already go to the gym, practice yoga, and read 30 minutes. Um, I remember that when Instagram was not so popular and I didn't need to use Instagram to have clients. I remember that. That's real. I not usually to go to the gym 5 a.m. and maximum 9 a.m. I was at the office and I used it to work about 6 hours a day without using internet. But nowadays my life, I live in a rush, but because I have to add some tasks in my life, like record videos, answer clients. But my goal is slow down my lifestyle, because I just the life, for example, a lot 5, 6 areas of the life. Now I think I have just one professional area. It's like almost 100% of my life, and I don't want to live like this forever.
Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know you guys, but sometimes I feel that if I'm not if I'm doing nothing, I'm wrong, you know? So if I'm just here relaxing, oh, maybe I should to do something because I have time now to do and to, you know? So maybe I feel that if I'm doing nothing, I'm wrong. I'm
I feel
I'm
we
I'm
feel guilt
guilty.
to rest. We feel guilt to rest sometimes. Yes, it's crazy.
Exactly. Exactly that.
And
Now I am watching movies at least. Before I didn't, because I feel like I waste my time watching movie. How I can do this with my life?
and I'd like to add something is that because I don't know if you know, guys, but Brazilians the highest place when you talk about the anxious. So this is one of the reasons that we have this feeling. We are in Brazil, always try to get better. We don't know, we don't understand the importance of take a rest and just be for free the whole day, just do something that you not become not you do your smarter, but it's important for the process. And I think in one point that not only us, but all the Brazilian people has this the same feeling. We are anxious. We are trying to get better. We are trying to make more money and do more and speaking a lot of languages and a lot of things. It's very complicated situation. And I realized that I know, Luana, that you live in Europe, in Lisbon, right? And in 2023 and 2024, I live in Copenhagen, Denmark, for work. And I could learn in Europe, especially, that over there is a nice, especially in Denmark, there is a nice balance of work life and the private life. And it's amazing. It's not possible here in Brazil. But over there, I could see the people that we can see in the face of the people that people are in a lighter situation. In Brazil, you can see in the face the people are showing for us that I have to rush, I have to do a lot of things. 24 hours not enough. I will work late night and wake up early because this is the real life. I have to work. You have to do a lot of things, but this is a kind of thing of Brazilian. Unfortunately, we have this kind of
Yeah.
situation.
I have
But
some friends that send me message 1 a.m., 2 a.m. working, and I think about the situation, and I think it's not the life I want. It's not the life I want for me. She's not the right way. She's going the wrong way. It's not good. And nowadays, for example, I can talk as a woman, strong woman, a woman always says, I don't have time to relationship. I have to invest in my career. And the most part of my friends, um, about 40 years old, they are single, don't have family, don't have kids. just spend life with the career. Uh, at least I have a daughter because there isn't internet that time.
Yeah. Um, Juliano, please let me know what you think about this question.
It's number three, right?
Number four.
Oh, number four. Okay. I think most of these people feel stressful. No, I think this is the main uh, sign that I can see in other people. A very tired. You know, because I think the people that are always in rush are always doing a lot of things. So this person are very tired and stressful. I think it is the both of the main that I can see, and and a lot of people are always talk. Oh, I need to do it, and after do it, talk a lot. Talk a lot about things that needs to do. Not talk a lot about some subject or something like that. Just talking a lot about, oh, I need to do it because that, or after I need to do it, things like that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, guys. It's hard to think about this. I think that leisure in our society nowadays not well regarded for the people. Is not we don't have a good view about leisure nowadays. So it's a kind of wrong. And in the past, in the Greek, for example, in the old Greek, it was so good to have time doing nothing, just thinking about the world and think so. But nowadays, if you are doing nothing, maybe one person will come to you and doing nothing. No, no, let's do something. Let's work. So you are doing nothing. So like it's crazy, crazy, crazy. But thinking about that and answer our topic in our
Yes.
question of the topic. So the
Just
topic is go
one
ahead.
thing. Uh,
Go ahead.
in Italian, they use a sentence. I forget how to say in Italian, but dulce far niente, a arte de não fazer nada. They practice
Exactly.
this. It's
Important part of the life.
take a breath. Our mind need this. For
Yeah.
example, just to finalize, I promise. I was in the beginning of the year. One friend of mine, she's lawyer also, and she record videos, stories on Instagram. I won't have a vacation this year. I only will study and work. And yesterday she recorded a video that she was in the hospital and she need to take 1 week vacation because got sick.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. So I think nowadays on the social media, the people are proud of doing more.
yeah.
So, for example, in the hospital, oh, I'm in the hospital, but I'm recording videos for my Instagram. So so it
It's
the
crazy.
people are proud to do more and
I
more and more and more.
I think I was a robot.
Yeah, I broke my arm, but I can use my left arm to do something. So it's crazy. And the answer the topic question. Are we in the right path?
Mm.
Uh, just some words. So, Bruno, I'll start from you. What do you think?
So I totally agree with you. I agree also that most of Brazilian people has the same feeling that you are talking about. But I think still there is a huge distance between we what we want to do and what we really do. Because I know that I should slow down and I should just relax for more time, but sometimes it's not possible. I think at least for me, I have tried to go to the gym constantly for 2 years, and I didn't start yet. It's very bad. And I think for me, it will be the first step. Start to go to the gym. I know that's gonna be healthy for my body and for my mind. I know that's gonna be a moment to leave the stress over there. And this is just one thing. Looks like a simple thing, but for me, still is a hard question because life is very busy. As I said in the beginning, my daughter just born, and I have to spend a lot of time. And I not say spend because spend looks like I'm gonna waste, and it's spend not waste because I do that with my whole body, and I love to do that. I really wanted to have a daughter, so and I mean thank God all day. So, but it's hard because some part of you in the free time that you had, you don't have more, at least for some months. And I have tried to manage my day easier and better to do things for me because I realized that my whole life and I have spent a lot of time doing things for other people and it's amazing. I love to do that, but sometimes to do things better for the others, you must do things better for you. Uh, behind after you have to do it for you after do for the other people, and this is the point. Everybody know what you must to do, but there is a huge path to do when you understand the thing and you decide to do the thing. So I'm in that way.
For sure, for sure, guys. I have to finish, unfortunately. So there's other mission coming, but we answered just 5 questions here. Maybe I will bring the two parts of this immersion to talk more about this topic. Um, Thank you so much, Bruno. It was a pleasure to be here with you. So you are more than invited to be here with me in the next week at the same day and same hour. Juliano, thank you so much. It's always good to have you here. And Luana, it's a pleasure. So return more time, please. Guys, we have the forms here. Let me know what you think about this immersion. Click on the link, evaluate and suggest topic, and feel free to share your ideas with me. Okay, it's totally anonymous, so it's feel free to to write down what you want to write down. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye,
Bye.
guys. Have